Hello everyone, and welcome back to Grimm's Garage. Today on recent Diecast Pickups, I've got some oddities, but hey, at least I found some new Matchbox to open. So, please like and subscribe, it helped me out tremendously for a small channel like mine. Without further ado, I've got two finds from a thrift store. They're not new, but they're new to me. I caved and decided to buy some MyStoe from my local Dollar General, a Jada, Lightning, and the two said Matchbox 5 packs. One's okay, one's super cool, but that's my opinion. Let's start off with the thrift store finds. Now, obviously, these are huge and not die-cast, but they're metal at least, stamped steel. I got both of these for $3 at local Goodwill. And either this is really old or from Canada, which is possible because I'm near the Canada border here in Niagara Falls area of New York. Because it says Bell Systems. Bell System has not been around in the United States for quite a long time, but I know they still exist in Canada. It's supposed to be a coin bank. Put your coins in there. He is missing a, supposed to be a ladder that goes across the side right here. And it being coin bank, it's also missing the plug, but that seems to be a standard plug. Possibly be replaced. Western Stamping Corporation, made in Korea. With, plastic tires with more steel rims. Plastic bumper, and we're missing the rear bumper. But for $3, I couldn't leave that behind. I like vans. I thought that was cool. And the same is said for this guy. Look at my big rigs. This is a Buddy L. Kenworth. Let's see. Buddy L Corp, made in Japan, 1981. So letter H or I stamped down here. Not too bad a condition, I guess. Piece of the smokestack here is snapped off, unfortunately. But again, $3. I didn't want to leave it behind. I felt happy taking it home. Let's get this other odd-sized guy out of the way. We've got Jada Back to the Future Time Machine, which when I first walked by this, I'm like, yeah, I got all those. Whoa, why does it look like that? Is that an error? Oh, nope, it's a variant. That's made to look like the Frost when they first time travel. So, yeah, I think this looks pretty cool. And I'll do a little comparison to the regular one that I have. I'll get that out of the package in a moment. There we are. With our gull wing doors open. Nicely moving. You know, would say Jada's top is quality, but I've never had a problem with gull wing doors on any of these models. This is my third one this size, and I have 3 of them that are the big guys. Sorry, I keep forgetting scales, especially since I don't plan these films. I just go through it. Yeah, I think the Frost effect looks pretty cool. And for comparison, here's the standard one. I think the Frost effect looks decent. It might not be coming across that well on camera, but it works. I like it. Yeah. Trivial Pursuit Johnny Lightning. This is a 1979 Chevy Monte Carlo. At least two. Now, I just noticed the car. I was like, ooh, Monte Carlo. I like Monte Carlos. I want that. And then I noticed it was Trivial Pursuit. So it was supposed to be from a show or a movie or something. I'm like, well, I don't recognize the car. And they don't ever straight up tell you. So I did have to look it up. And the reason why I didn't notice it, because it's from a movie I'm not a fan of. It's from Training Day, which a lot of people like. To each their own. I'm just not much of an action movie fan. But this is a sick car. Really cool. Although, I guess it works in the film. I'm not liking the tiny wheels on this model. And because they're tiny wheels, I think they're completely plastic. I do have the Mirthmobile from this series. It's my favorite. I love Wayne's World. Let's get this open. Motorcycle bin. There's take a pause on that if you like. Answer sheet. There's our quality poker chip. Monte Carlo. And here is our car. Oh, see the brown leather steering wheel, Valen blue interior or ice blue, painted on sunroof. I guess that's fine. Nice front end, even better rear end. Yeah, all plastic tires because they're so tiny. But despite not being a movie fan at all, loving this vehicle. Gorgeous addition, absolutely. Now, I've got 4 MyStoes to open. I finally caved on these. I never wanted to touch these. Walmart's got them. Walmart has their own brand. Was it Adventure something? And I think it's these. Just rebranded, same brand. Anyway, got these from Dollar General. I've seen the same 4 models there for almost a year, maybe. I don't know. I don't pay attention. But I felt they looked really nice. And I went from my favorites at the bottom. So, I don't think the castings look that bad. I'm not into MyStoe. I don't plan on buying a lot of these. But I really like these models, and I wanted to check a few of them out. And ultimately, to be honest with you, I was in a diecast hunt that day. This is my last store, and I didn't want to walk out empty-handed. So I chose to jump on these. And I do really love all 4 of these models. So I wanted to check out the quality and just the modeling itself. I will admit right off the bat, one thing I hate, all the tires look like crap. But some of the bodies look cool. Unfortunately, this one, only the cab is metal. The bed is plastic. It's a Ford F-150, right? Yeah, 1977. So plastic bottom, plastic bed, just a metal cab. But decent tempoing. Model shape altogether is nice. These just really need some, so I don't do re-wheels. I should with some extra stuff. I like to have the model that I keep the way it is, as it was sold to me. I don't know if that's understandable. Even if it is shit and I can make it better, I want it as is. So if I ever did customs, I'd need spares. Here we have a Volkswagen Type 2. By the way, these cards are all very generic. They'll have copyrights for all the manufacturings. It's not specific to the model on the card. They do seem to have series. It says classics. I think the truck was a classic as well. This one's a Warrior. This one's a Muscle. So we got series, kind of like Hot Wheels does. Volkswagen Type 2 bus. It's orange and white. Well, decent tempoing both ways again. Can't argue there. Again, it's just the tires that are horrid. Ooh. Okay, this one, the orange. The orange is the diecast. It does have a black plastic base, and the white top is plastic as well. It's the orange creamsicle sandwich. Ford Bronco. Warrior series. And as expected, it's all the blue is metal. Plastic bottom and top. 66 Bronco. I can't complain for tempos. And the general shape of the bodies aren't bad. So they choose to use a lot of plastic and horridly ugly tires. But there's potential here. Ooh, the last one's a Buick. This is the first one that caught my eye. Which is weird because I'm usually more into those types of things than cars themselves. But when I do see an odd car, I do collect. It does catch my eye. 87 Buick Grand National. I think it's really sharp. This one even has side tempo. What does it say? Is this? No idea. Can't read it. Well, subtle tempoing, but that's all that's needed. Beautiful model. The whole body on this is metal, just plastic windows and base, and usual horrid tires. Now, let's get down to the star of the show. We've got two Matchbox black packs. Alright, first one. Matchbox Japan Cruisers. Which, Land Rover down here. Or, 4Runner, sorry. It's the, thing I was focused on. I'm a little interested in the Nissan. I'm possibly not going to keep the rest of these. Alright. We're going to start off with Mazda. What is this? Mazda 3. 1 and 4-door hatchback. Decent front temp. Oh, all around tempoing. It's decent. Simple, but decent. There's Fastbook 6. Yeah, this car's definitely not for me, but someone will enjoy it. That'll go on the trade table. Next up, what do we got here? Honda Civic. type R. I usually keep the new ones. I do collect the classic ones. But I think I'll hold on to this just because it's related. I don't know if I'm going to get this late into the collecting of them, and then I kick myself in the nards for throwing it away. Tempoing does look cool in the hot pinkish. Nice. I didn't think I was going to keep that. I think I will keep that. Subaru Impreza, WRX 2007, police. Police for where? If anybody could tell me exactly where that's for, be appreciated. Well, they're plastic. These wheels aren't too bad. I think they look pretty nice on this model. And again, this is another one I did not expect to keep before opening it, but yes, I am keeping this. Very nice. We got a Skyline. 71 Skyline 2000 GTX. Japanese nostalgic car. Just side tempoing on this one. Nice side tempoing. So unfortunately, they can't. This needs to be in a moving parts or collector series to get full around tempoing. But as I was saying that, there are some, so that's why I should script things instead of running my mouth randomly as I film. Oh. And hang on to things. Pardon me. So sorry for that jump scare. Literally threw it at the camera. Toyota 4Runner. 85. Yeah, 85. Okay. Couldn't tell if it was a 5 or a 6. Honestly, the gold and the tans together. Me personally, I hate golds. It's not even gold, it's more of a brass. Bronze. But it's very colored of the time, so it's very nostalgic at the same time. I remember it's nostalgic of what I used to hate, if that makes any sense. I actually think these colors are beautiful now. Nostalgia. Looks like we got a gray interior. Yes, that was definitely my favorite out of this 5-pack. This 5-pack is way better, in my opinion. I'm loving all 5 of these. This is the Matchbox Retro. And I kind of panicked because I've got variations of everything in this. And I've had 5-packs with that on the top. I've had 5-packs with that on the bottom. And I swear I had a model with that tempoing on it. But I think it's a whole different food truck. That's what threw me off. But yeah, ooh. Yes, yes. I collect every single one of these models. It's a rare occasion for a 5-pack. I'm loving this 5-pack. I bet you this is going to be a hot hitter. At least it would be in my mind. There's a lot of hot hitters that just ain't for me, so it's always to each their own. When we start off at the fantasy model, it's still cool looking. Matchbox field car. It says Bushwhacker. Nice orange and black. They actually bothered to put the front tempo on there when it's supposed to be just side tempo. Nice. see, Honda Civic 76. Plain blue. Beautiful front tempo. Black interior. Nice rear tempo as well. That license plate says Blue Mon. Nice addition. Let's go with this first. We got the Austin minivan. Good googly cones. Got a food truck with this matching tempo on it. No rear tempo, but nice detail. Very cool. Next up, got the Beetle 4x4. This is one of the main culprits of me thinking I shouldn't have bought this, because I had bought one recently that had the same model on the bottom, and it was green, but it is different. And I do have other ones of these that have similar tempo, and in my mind I was cross-referencing them together. So glad I figured that out, because I needed this guy, and that tempo is pretty gnarly. And the last Matchbox car for today. And yeah, I think this might be my favorite Matchbox today. We've got the Volkswagen Golf 1990. Rabbit. Which in real life, this was my first Mirthmobile. My high school drummer, when we had a high school band, drove one of these, but it was like a Phelan metallic baby blue. It was gifted to him by his father, his first car, and it was, as small as it was the first thing we used to haul some equipment around for band practices, and I think our first show. After that, we got some other vehicles. But you're loving the colors on this. Like the extra details on the front and back. Gorgeous. And with that, thank you for joining me today. I hope you'll join me again soon. Please know you're all appreciated, and I hope you all have a very good night.